So no mystery boxes and stuff today, no sneaker content actually at all. What we're going to be talking about today is something that I've recently done that I am very proud of. And this is actually a really big thing for me because it's something I wanted to do for a really long time. And what I did is I actually created my own podcast. And I've been floating this idea about a podcast for like the last 2 or 3 years. And the reason why I want to do a podcast so much is just because I feel like I'm not really good in front of a camera, you know? So the podcast aspect where you're really just talking and stuff, I feel like that's just more up my alley, you know? I'm not really like good in front of the camera. I don't feel like I should be in front of a camera. So when I was thinking about like talking on the mic and, you know, just doing things over the air, that was really appealing to me. So we were able to finally start this thing up, and the podcast is called the High Connect Podcast. And the reason why it's called that is because if you guys didn't know, over the last year, I've started up a business called High Connect Studios, and this company has been like phenomenal, guys. Like, I can't believe the success that we've been seeing with High Connect. Like, it honestly was just something that I started with one of my best friends, just because it was like an idea that I had where I wanted to help like other people get into like the creator mindset, help them create content and stuff. And especially in like Hawaii, there's not really many places that like help and mentor creators to like, you know, make it to the next level. So that's what I really wanted to do. We did have a few setbacks and things that we did have to change because of COVID. So it's still a work in progress, but literally like since we started this company back in October or September of last year, we just literally hit our first anniversary like just a couple weeks ago. Since then, we've grown like immensely. We have like a team of like 9 people now, and on our creator roster we have like over 200 creators. Some of them are like super massive on YouTube, like 1 million+ subscribers, and we're just really doing some cool stuff on that scene. So I'm really proud of that company, and I figured, you know, like I have all of these creators and stuff that we work with now, and they're all part of our network. And I was like, how can I utilize this to the best of its like ability? So that's where I came up with the concept of like, might as well go full force with this podcast now, because I can get all of these cool social media guests, people that you watch on YouTube or see on Instagram or like doing TikTok videos. I can get them on the podcast, talk to them about their social media content, and really just like the driving force of why they do the content, their thoughts about social media, and just like how they can help other people get into the social media game. And I will tell you guys, this is a super professionally well done podcast. Like, we actually partnered with this company in Hawaii called Summit Media, and they own like a massive broadcast station in Hawaii. So it's like legit like studio quality, like microphones and like voiceover effects and producing and like editing. It's really like high-tech stuff. So we really went full force with this. It's not like me just in a bedroom with a microphone, you know. It's really like professionally done. So I'm very happy about that. The audio sounds amazing. We don't have video capability yet, but I'm hoping we get there within the next few episodes. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming soon. But yeah, guys, really this is just more of an announcement to let you guys know that if you guys mess with me as like a person, as a creator, as an individual, check out the podcast. You know, like, we're gonna be talking about sneakers on some episodes. We do have some sneaker content creators and stuff, but for the most part, it really is just me, not really Untied Hawaii, but just me as Bryson. You know, talking to other people about like their aspirations, their dreams, and really just hanging out and having conversations with these people, you know? So I'm not gonna like force you guys to go follow over there, but if you guys do want to follow, all of the links are in the description below. We are actually on YouTube right now. We are on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. All of those links are down there. So if you guys want to just listen over the air, that's fine. Again, we don't have video right now, but if you guys want to follow on the YouTube, feel free to subscribe over there too. We will have video content in the very near future. There's an episode live up there already where I talked to a fellow sneakerhead in Hawaii who's like super big on Instagram, and just the collection that she has is amazing. So that guest was really cool. Her name is Tasha, and it was a really great episode. So I hope you guys listen to it. And yeah, this is going to be a great learning experience for me to see like who's here, like, you know, on the channel for just the sneaker content or the mystery boxes, and then really who's here for me, like as Bryson, not just Untied Hawaii. You know, like, I hear a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, you know, we rock with you 100%, like Untied Ohana for life. Like, that's super nice, but sometimes like people will say things like that, but they don't really like fully support you. They'll just say it flippantly, but when you're trying to do like these other things, or, you know, advance your career or branch out into different things, they kind of like abandon you by the wayside. And that's okay, you know, like if they're here for just the sneaker content, then that's cool. But if you guys do want to mess with me like on the next level, this podcast is what I'm gonna be doing for the foreseeable future. Hopefully like 10 years down the line, we're still doing this podcast. It'll be super massive, you know, hopefully the next Joe Rogan. I'm just kidding, it's not gonna happen like that, but that would be cool. But yeah, really just talking with different people and just seeing how like social media changes over the next couple of years. So hopefully you guys join me on that journey. Again, everything is linked in the social medias down below. For the people that already subscribed over there, are following us, are listening to the streams, thank you so much. Like, that really just means the world to me. It shows validation. Like, I built up a community of people that really mess with me as a human, more so than me as, you know, the sneakerhead guy. And for me, that's huge, because I never wanted to be labeled as just a sneakerhead person making content on YouTube. You know, like, I feel like I have a lot of like life experience to give, like a lot of like information that I can pass out there. and just I hope that like comes across in the podcast episodes that you guys will listen to and watch, because of course sneakers are a huge passion of mine, but I feel like I'm a lot more than just that, you know. Like, I'm a college graduate, I did the counseling thing for a couple years, I've lived in Las Vegas, I've lived in Hawaii, I've visited places around the world, I've seen a lot of different things and just had a lot of like different stories and like things that I want to share with people in a more intimate way that I can't really do on the channel, this channel, because it's sneaker content driven, you know, so we got to be talking about sneakers. Whereas the podcast, I can be a little bit more free. I can talk to you guys about, you know, things that happened in my life, stories that really like affected me as a kid, the reason why I do things that I do, you know. So that aspect is just really like appealing to me. I can be more myself, you know, and just 100% show you guys Bryson more so than just Untied Hawaii. So thank you so much for rocking with me. If you guys do want to follow the podcast, feel free to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. But if you guys don't, that's perfectly fine as well. We're still going to be bringing the content on this channel 100%. This is not going to slow down. Basically what I'm doing is just creating a separate avenue for people that want more Bryson content along with the Untied Hawaii content as well. So thank you to the Untied Ohana behind the camera. I hope you guys joined the High Connect Ohana, and I will see you guys on the next podcast or the next Sneaker Mystery Box episode over here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!